For the moment, let's quickly cut across to Hyderabad House. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Sri Lankan President Maithripala Sirisena.
Energy of Sri Lanka, and Dr. Ratan Kumar Sinha, Secretary, Department of Atomic Energy of India. Next, we have an MOU on the establishment of Nalanda University. This will be exchanged between Ms. Chitrangani Vagiswara, Secretary, Foreign Affairs of Sri Lanka, and Dr. S. Jaishankar, Foreign Secretary of India. Next, we have the Work Plan 2014-15 under the MOU on cooperation in the field of agriculture between India and Sri Lanka. This will be exchanged between His Excellency Sudarshan Seneviratne, High Commissioner of Sri Lanka in New Delhi, and Sri Ashish Bahuguna, Secretary, Department of Agriculture of India. And finally, we have the Program of Cultural Cooperation between Sri Lanka and India for the years 2015 to 18. This will be exchanged between His Excellency Sudarshan Seneviratne, High Commissioner of Sri Lanka in New Delhi, and Sri Ravindra Singh, Secretary, Ministry of Culture of India. This concludes this ceremony. Thank you.
Honorable President of Sri Lanka, Honorable Prime Minister, members of the delegation, friends from the media, we will now have media statements. I request the Honorable Prime Minister of India to make his media statement.
It is a great pleasure and privilege to welcome President Maithripala Sirisena and MRS Sirisena to India. We are honored that you have chosen India as your first overseas destination. Let me congratulate you on behalf of the people of India for your historic victory. The election reflects the strength of democracy in Sri Lanka. Your mandate carries the collective voice of Sri Lanka. It presents the aspirations of your people for a united, inclusive, peaceful, and prosperous nation. India is Sri Lanka's closest neighbor and friend. The goodwill and support of the people of India will always be with you. The timeless links of history, religion, and culture provide a solid foundation of our partnership. We also share a broad range of interests: economic developments for our countries, peace and prosperity in South Asia, maritime security in the region. Indeed, I believe that our destinations are interlinked. Our security and prosperity are indivisible. President Sirisena and I had excellent discussion today on our bilateral relations and international issues. President and I are committed to unlock the vast potential of our economic cooperation. We are pleased to be Sri Lanka's largest trading partner. I know that India enjoys a huge trade surplus. I express my support for a more balanced growth in trade in both directions. I convey our readiness to promote greater flow of Indian investments and tourists into Sri Lanka. We discuss expansion of cooperation in energy sector, both conventional and renewable. Our Commerce Secretaries will meet soon and review our bilateral commercial relations. We also intend to further improve air and sea connectivity between India and Sri Lanka. The bilateral agreement on civil nuclear cooperation is yet another demonstration of our mutual trust. This is the first such agreement Sri Lanka has signed. It opens new avenues for cooperation, including in areas like agriculture and healthcare. President and I also agreed to expand our defense and security cooperation. We welcome the progress in our maritime security cooperation, including in the trilateral format with Maldives. The Indian assisted projects for internally displaced persons in Sri Lanka have made excellent progress. This includes the housing project, under which more than 27,000 houses have already been constructed.